Hello, welcome to Moonbeams Yoga. My name is Marissa, and this will be a 15-minute practice to get in all those nooks and crannies. Hello. And start in a seated position, cross-legged, hands on your knees, grounding in your energy, breathing deeply. Let your shoulders relax down. Sitting heavier into the sit bones, landing into this moment. Finding stillness, calm, strength, serenity, peace. Bring your hands to heart center. Push your thumbs into your sternum. Feel that connection to your heart space, the spaciousness inside. Inhale, hands all the way up. And bring your right hand down to the ground. Left hand stretches over for side body stretch. Gazing up. Steady gaze, drishti. And then slowly back up through center, gaze up in your fingers, and switch sides. Left hand down, right hand over. Good. Can make this little chin mudra, consciousness mudra, index and thumb lightly touching. Could make this in any of our postures at any time, whenever it feels good. And from here, you're just gonna bring your hands down in front of you and just feel this little stretch from your easy sitting position. Yeah. Could walk the fingers forward beyond fingertips, letting your chin drop towards your chest. Breathe right here, gazing within, feeling that light stretch in the outer hips. Maybe it's a little heavier for you, that's okay. Feel free to wiggle your head around a little bit. You're always allowed to take any organic movement that feels good for you. Stray from the path a little bit, go wander off, discover something new. And then from here, left hand plants behind you, right hand on your knee. And just a little twist here, a little bit more sensation in the right hip. This should be subtle right now. And just really dive into that subtlety of feeling. And switch side. Right hand, fingers point back, left hand pushing on your left knee. And breathe. Now rolling over your knees, we're going to find tabletop position, knees hips width distance, fingers spread wide apart. Suction cupping down to the mat. Start with cat-cows. Inhale, cow, gaze up. Exhale, round dome the upper spine. Gaze towards your belly button for cat. Stargazing, cow, gaze up. Exhale, scared cat, round. Keep flowing like this in your own breath. We're linking breath to movement. One breath, one movement. And now you can start to take any little movement that feels good, making some shoulder stretches, moving around. Just let your breath guide you. And then from here, we're coming into a modified side plank. So left hand down, right hand up overhead. One line of energy from your hand, your left foot, your right foot, which is all the way down on the ground, taking some shoulder rolls here. Rolling it out each direction a few times. And then slowly just switch to the other side for this modified side plank. And roll it out a few times in each direction, taking big movements. Breathing, keep breathing. Coming back into tabletop. This time, a little wrist stretch. So bring your fingertips facing out each direction, just going back and forth. And then fingertips towards your knees. This is getting a really good forearm stretch. And maybe your hands don't go all the way down. That's okay. Just figure out what feels good. Stretch your fingers here. Feel the forearm stretch happening. Sit back into your booty on your toes like I'm doing. Really just find where the stretch is for you. And coming onto the tops of the hands. You don't have to put all your weight down here. This can be pretty sensitive. So just find something that works for you right here and breathe. Coming back to our neutral tabletop position. Take some head rolls. We're getting into the nooks and crannies today. That means we're getting into the hands, the wrists, our neck. Yup, and take these nice big neck rolls, a few on each side. You could open your mouth at the top. And then coming into our downward facing dog. You could walk this first one out, find stillness, whatever works for you today in your body. Gazing at your knees or your belly button, keeping that drishti super steady and focused. Fingertips still spread wide here. Feet are flexed, heels pulling down. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, knee, not nose, and then lower it down onto your shin, still up on the back foot. Yeah, and just gaze towards the right. Little modified knee to nose, but doesn't quite make it to the nose. We're just sitting on the shin. And then from here, take it back to downward facing dog. Yep, little unique, little bit of an awkward movement. We'll get it on the next side. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, knee to not nose. And then lower it down, sitting onto your shin, staying up on the back toes if that's comfortable for you. And gazing over to the left. It'll get you a little bit more of a stretch in the hip flexor up on the back toe, but find what works for you. And sink in there. Take another breath. Exhale back to downward facing dog. Gaze at the knees. Just be. Just breathe. Let go. Let go. Inhale, walk forward. Halfway lift. Exhale, dive forward, crown of the head, all the way towards the mat. You can shake out your head, bend your knees as much as you need here, grabbing onto your ankles to pull yourself down. You can grab onto the back of your head, give yourself light pull, being very gentle with yourself, and rock it out right to left. And then slowly, with intention, rise up. Hands to heart center. Toes touch, heels slightly apart. And then from here, lift your hands up. I just turned so you could see what's going on better. Oh, yep, we're going to take some of these nice rolls. Nooks and crannies today. So feel your booty moving. Head drops back. We're going to take a few in one direction and then a few in the other. Just finding a little bit of playful movement, organic, rolling. And just find something that feels good right here and just continue to go with it, flow with it. All right, yeah, smile, inhale, gaze up, exhale, cactus the arms open, bend your knees, you'll have a nice big arch in your back, take it again, inhale to rise up, exhale, open up, another one, inhale up, Exhale, open up as far back as your arms. Your shoulders will allow you to go. Roll out your wrists here. Move your fingers around. Move your fingers as wide as they will go. Nooks and crannies. We're getting into all the little tiny parts. So really rolling out. Spread the fingers. Inhale, gaze up. Little back bend. Exhale, hands at heart center. And keeping the feet wide. Good job. Toes pointing out. We're going to bring your left arm overhead, right hand to your thigh, getting that deep side body stretch. Yeah, and feel free to put a little bend in your knees. Breathe here, breathing into the side body. Switch sides. Gazing up. Steady gaze, steady body, going internal. And then from here, open up in this kind of T formation. We go back and forth. Hands are as far behind you as they can be, kind of switching one up into the air and then the other. Feeling this full range of motion in this open shoulder stretch. Really opening all the little places in the front of the heart, the body, back. Bring your hands to heart center, bringing it all back into this meditative, contemplative state of soaking in. We do the yang, we move. And then we take the yin, we bring it all back in, straighten your legs back out. This time, hands are down, palms facing forward, stretch all the way back, and then, curve your back, dome it, just like we're doing cat-cows. Open up, inhale, head back. Exhale, hands touch, head bows. Keep taking these. Breath to movement. Inhale, exhale. Let something go. Finding all those little tiny places. And then, exhaling them away, heart center. Gaze down into your heart space. Then from here, a little bit wider stance from Malasana, Goddess Squat. Yep, and we're just going to take left shoulder in, right shoulder in, hands on knees. Yep, and just take a moment. You could even take longer. Just really soak in the feeling of each of those. So good. Inhale, gaze up, straight legs, head back. Find your way back to heart center. Gaze down. And from here, your feet come together. Hands back up. Inhale. Exhale. Bow forward. Inhale. Half lift. And this time, find your tabletop position. Some cat-cows. Inhale, gaze up, cow. Exhale, cat. Cow. Cat. Another one, open your jaw and cat pose. And from here, sit back, find child's pose. Let that all soak in. We're opening up these little tiny parts of the body, maybe doing some movement, a little bit more organic movement than we might usually do in our yoga class. Really helping to find all those little unknown segments that might not be found just during Warrior 2 or Forward Fold or any of the usual stuff. All right, and coming into little tuck position on your back. Find your way there. And then we're just going to do easy supine twist. Knees drop to the left, gaze to the right. Allowing your belly to become soft, detoxifying, exhaling away anything that's coming up. Come through center, switch sides. You can always readjust your hips a bit back towards the center of the mat. Good. Breathing here. And back through center, find happy baby. Could move around your toes and ankles if you're not quite done moving here. And take that little happy baby smile on your face. Yeah, straighten one leg and then the other. That feels good. Taking some of these little Jedi kicks. And pulling your legs into you. Slowly lower everything down. Feel your core. Exhale. Final Shavasana.